Hey everybody, and welcome to the online computer applications course. In this video, I'm going to be showing you around the course and just kind of explaining how it operates and works. So the first thing is that you should be familiar with Haiku or Power Learning. You should log in, click on the class. I have made it active now. It's called Computer Applications CP Online Spring 2017. And when you open it up, yours should look exactly like mine. Now, the first thing that you're going to see is over on the left. You don't have all the pages that I have. I'm sure your other teachers did this last semester, but if not, I turn mine on as we go. So right now, I'm only showing you up to Module 1. But after we complete this week's module, which is the Welcome Student Orientation, I'll turn on Module 2. After we complete Module 1, I'll turn on Module 3 so that you're always one module ahead. And if any time you want me to turn a module on early, just let me know. I'm happy to do so. I just try to keep things at a certain pace so that you're not too overwhelmed. Now, the first thing you always want to look at, oops, I'm sorry, I clicked on a button by accident. The first thing that you want to look at is my homepage where I have my announcements. Anything that's going to be due that week, anything that's going on, maybe a change has been made because I have noticed an error, you're going to see that here. So right now you can see that you've got your first modules, the Welcome and Student Orientation, which are these two here. We're going to be going over them today, due on Sunday, January 8th. And it tells you what will be due. You have your signed syllabus due. You have a student orientation quiz due. You have an introduce yourself discussion forum and a pretest. And then it just gives you a little message about you getting this video and how you need to watch this video so that you really understand how the class works. Now, over on the left, I have the IT Help Desk information. If you ever struggle with any issues, just email the IT Help Desk, especially if it's hardware or software related. They're really great at helping you out. Sometimes they can get to you quicker than I can. If you want to email both of us, that way you can see who gets back to you first. But if you ever run into any computer issues, that's a great email to have. All right, then you're going to scroll down. You're going to see my syllabus. So as we read over the syllabus, notice that it tells you to click on the link below, that it needs to be turned in by the 8th. Typing your parent's name is not acceptable. You must provide an electronic signature and print, sign, or snap a picture of it. Okay, and then you're going to email it to me. So what you have to do is you have to click on the link here. Open it up. You're going to see the syllabus. Make sure you read through the syllabus. It's super important. Some things for you to know: where my office is, inside of Miss Shoup's room 305. Office hours, I'm always at school Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. That's the best time to come and meet up with me if you're needing some extra help. I can also provide additional help sessions during lunch periods, Monday through Thursday, and it will depend on what period with what room you actually go to. So email me to let me know you're coming, and then I can let you know what room to come to. Required materials, you need a flash drive, but you can also use Google Drive these days. We really don't require this anymore, but we think it's a good idea in case you're trying to move files. Windows, you need to have XP 7, 8, 10, something higher. If you have a Mac, know that if you run into issues, you are on your own. This class told you to get a PC or to have a PC, and I certainly am willing to help you if you run into some Mac issues, but I can't always solve them. I am not a Mac teacher. And we will use Office 2010 or higher. All right, then you'll go down. You'll just see other rules and regulations for the class. Please read through those yourself. I'm not going to read over those right now. And then you're going to see how much everything is actually worth. So you can take a look at that. Once you're done, the last page, I need it back and I need it signed, not typed. So you cannot come here and type your name in. Okay, if you don't know how to do an electronic signature, then you want to print this last page out. You sign it, your parents sign it, take a picture of it, send it to me through email. If you do know how to have an electronic signature, then open this up in something that takes, a stylus. So you could use Paint. You could use OneNote. You could use an Adobe Acrobat signature software. Sign it electronically using your finger or a stylus, and then turn that into me. But those are the only ways. I will not take hand turned in syllabi. All right, then here's my welcome statement. It just kind of tells you what to expect. One of the biggest mistakes that students make are trying to do the activities without completing the module content that's being taught. I'm teaching a lot of brand new things here, which is a misconception of a lot of students, that you're going to be doing things you already know how to do. There is going to be a lot of things that you do not know how to do. So go through the modules. If you're reading something and you say, oh, I know this, then you can skip it, but don't skip the work, and don't save all the work for the last night either. Make sure that you're spreading it out over time. So again, read that on your own. We're going to look now at these two links, the course schedule and the pacing guide. So if you're struggling with time management, these are two great ways to help you with that. So it's going to tell you over here on the left, due dates or time spans, which modules are, what's inside of that module, things that are bold or things that are due in that module. Then you got items that are turned in, again, still bold. And over on the right, any additional notes. So if you wanted to, you could copy this. You could go to File, make a copy. You could put this on your own Google Drive. And as you finish the welcome page, you could highlight that and use the highlight feature in Google Drive to check it off. Then once you've gotten the syllabus, highlight that, check it off. Pacing calendar, highlight it, check it off. After you've gone through every single one of these sections, these aren't always pages, sometimes they're sections. It just kind of depends on how the module works. Now, the other good thing to use to help you in pacing yourself is this calendar. So you can see this is January 2017, and it tells you that on Wednesday you should start the welcome orientation module. So that's just this first page that we've been going over here. Then on Thursday, you should do the student orientation module and the pretest. And then on Friday, you should take the student readiness quiz and the introduce yourself discussion forum. And then on Sunday, if you haven't finished any of that work, go ahead and finish it up, including the syllabus, and get it turned in. So this is just a good way to keep you on track. Now, if you're looking at Module 1, Computer Components and Operations, let's go back to Haiku. How would you find that? Well, if you go to Module 1 and you go to, there we go, Computer Components and Operations, that's the page. And then if we come back and see the next one is 6 primary computer components, 6 primary computer components. So each of those is a page on this actual module group. And so that's how you kind of check those things off. And then you can see there's things like projects and discussion forums that you can do. I've got different holidays in here. So again, another good thing to keep. You can download it, you can print it, you can click on an option here where you can usually open it in Google Drive. Let's see, over here on the right, here you go. It looks like you could share it, you could organize it, you could move it somewhere, so that way you can use it. All right, now back to the welcome orientation module. The last few things we need to have about, sorry about my cat crying in the background, is the class cafe. If you have any questions that you want to post, you can post them here for the whole class, and maybe a student can get back to you quicker than I can. You guys are so helpful to each other. Then you've got just a quick what's coming up, what's going to be due activities area. And then you've got, again, just another how this actual class works, how to navigate the module. I put a little fun 3D video scan of myself. I did a 3D scanning when I was in California. I thought I'd show that to you. I thought it was fun. So I put that up there. And that is the welcome orientation module. So once you finish this on Wednesday, take a break. And on Thursday, come back. And I'm going to have a second video here. Watch the second video and go along with me as we learn about the student orientation module. All right. Again, if you have any questions, email me and let me know. Otherwise, we'll go over this next page tomorrow, and I'll see you then.